Hello friends, in this video I am going to tell you about friction. So, first, friction is a contact force which always tries to stop motion of object. Such as friction tries to stop a moving car, it tries to stop a moving train, and it tries to stop anything we push. So friction always tries to stop the movement of object. Friction force is always in direction opposite to motion, such as if you are pulling a box, the friction force will act opposite on the force you are applying. So friction always acts in direction opposite to motion. Friction is caused due to irregularities on the surface of an object. Friction always, no surface is fully smooth. Every surface has some irregularities. Those irregularities lock up in each other and tend to oppose motion. So friction is caused due to these irregularities. It doesn't matter how much a table or an object seems smooth, it always has some irregularities due to which friction happens. Friction is produced only when one body is made to move upon another body, such as a car is moving on the road, a box is moving on the table, and a train is moving on the track, etc. Types of friction. There are three types of friction: static friction, sliding friction, and rolling friction. So, static friction. An object is said to be in static friction when even after applying force, body does not move, such as an object is on the table and we apply force to it, very less force to it, and it doesn't move, then it is said to be in static friction. Sliding friction. The force of friction acting between two surfaces when one of them just slides over another with a uniform speed, such as pushing an object over a tabletop or any other surface. Rolling friction. When a body is placed over the other bodies like roller or a wheel and is allowed to move, such as a car with wheels moving on the road. The there is the most amount of friction in static friction, then the friction is less in sliding friction, and it is the least in rolling friction. Now, the friction is due to three things: air, water, air, and solid. The friction due to water and air is called drag, and friction due to solid is called friction. The friction due to solid is the highest, and it goes lower when it is in water, and the lowest in air. So, there are certain techniques that humans have developed to decrease the amount of friction exerted by water and air, and that technique is called streamline shape. Such as boats and aeroplane have streamline shape to cut friction and move along with easiness. So that's why the streamline shape is important. It is narrower in the front, broader in the middle, and narrower at the end. This is called a streamline shape, such as boats and ships. And friction also produces heat. Advantages of friction: walking and running. It helps you to walk and run, write and draw, fit nails and screws in woods, and also to drive vehicles. The methods of increasing friction are: the tire of cars and scooters are made with grooves so that they increase friction and grip with the road and help to move the car easily and faster. Spikes in shoes. They help to increase the grip with the ground and run faster, making surface rough. So disadvantages of friction: wear and tear of object. Friction produces heat. Wear and tear of objects, such as your soles get wear out after using a shoe for a very long time because friction causes wear and tear. Friction produces heat. Friction produces heat is both an advantage and a disadvantage. It is an advantage when a matchstick is struck against a matchbox to produce fire, and it is a disadvantage when it happens between machine parts and destroys them. The friction can be reduced by adding lubricants, polish, oil, ball bearings, powder, and polishing. Friction is the retarding force coming into play when two bodies are in contact with each other. The formula of friction is Ff is equal to mu multiplied by Fn. Ff is magnitude of friction, u is coefficient of friction, and Fn is magnitude of normal force. So thank you for seeing the video. Share, like and subscribe it.